Go right to those phone lines. Kick things off with Mike. He's calling in from St. Cloud.
Good morning, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for being available.
Sure, what's up?
I'm retired. And got some income and everything. But what it is I'm getting rid of some rental property, and I wanted to see if you tell me where I should put that money. That maybe will give me some safe income to help me out.
Sure. Well, first of all, let's help us define, or please define for us what you consider safe income. That's different for everybody. So what does that mean to you? In other words, let's look at the picture. You're going to sell these properties. You're going to have a chunk of cash, right? And now you want to put the cash somewhere to get a monthly check, a quarterly check, an annual check. You want to supplement your Social Security, right?
Yes. Plus, I have some pensions. So
all right. Great. So what does a safe income look like for you? What does that mean? Tell me what that looks like. If you could find it, what would you think that looks like?
Probably something like a municipal, something that's pretty solid that, may not make a lot of money out of it, but it'll be, safe.
By safe, you mean that the principal will always be there?
Yeah, unless a catastrophe comes about. Yeah.
Sure. Well, you have the same problem that virtually everybody has out there, and that's trying to find a place to park your money and know the principal will always be there. Excuse me. But the challenge is today, in today's low interest rate environments, in fact, there's nothing that'll give you a decent rate of return that is what we would call safe, or I think guaranteed in your mind. Right, Denise?
There's nothing really available.
Yeah. So, if you're looking at, I don't need to tell you what banks are paying today, paying virtually nothing. You can put yourself in a 10-year treasury bill. It'll pay you about 1.6, 1.7% guaranteed. Your money will always be there. In 10 years, the government will give you your money back, but they'll pay you 1.7% on your money, which is going to be totally taxable to you. So that's the second option. You mentioned municipals. You can get guaranteed municipal bonds today. The interest rate on those today in the range of 3.5%, maybe 4%. That'd be tax-free. However, it's not necessarily guaranteed. By guaranteed, you can get insured municipal bonds, which means that when the bonds mature, that you will get your money back pretty much no matter what happens. However, if you need to cash them out, if in a rising interest rate environment, you'll put in X number of dollars, or interest rates go up, you need to cash out, they're going to be worth less because bonds react inversely to interest rates. So I think the most important thing for you and for all of our listeners is to really sit down and look at what you need, right, Denise? So what would we do if he was in our office today? What would you ask Mike?
I'd ask him a lot of questions like, how long, life expectancy, how much income do you need, and talk about the opportunities available that could provide him long-term growth and income over time. And not put all your eggs in one basket, not just a municipal bond or what have you, but come up with a portfolio of some very good, viable investments and provide a long-term stance for Mike.
Chris,
yes.
Can you hear me? Can you hear Denise okay? Because I'm not sure I'm hearing her through my headphones.
Yeah, we got her.
Oh, great. Okay, good. All right, she's coming through loud and
Allergies
clear.
are really aggravating you.
Yeah, my ears. Yeah, so that's part of the process.
Exactly. We would get to know your situation, wrap our arms around your financial situation, and have a discussion and a conversation about, what might be appropriate for you.
So you've got guaranteed income there in the Social Security and the pension, which is great. But what you're going to need, which is most people need an increasing income, because as time goes on, I don't need to tell you what the cost of gasoline, groceries, electricity are going to happen over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So you've got your guaranteed fixed income, which some of that will increase. Social Security will be adjusted for inflation. I don't know if your pension is fixed. But what you need to do is look at what you need today in terms of income, and then how much of that you can allocate toward growth for the future so that money grows. Now, in the rental real estate, the value of those properties went up, right, Mike? Mike, are you there?
Well, yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, sure. So you made an investment. You made an investment, and the value of those properties went up. So that's a typical thing that we try to do for our clients is find investments for you using a broad array of diversification, generally using no load, no commission mutual funds or ETFs, and get that money to grow for you for the future to give you growth, and then you can draw from that money in the future when you need it or as you need it. But maybe give you some income today and growth for the future. So everybody is different, Mike. I wish I could tell you that the one and only thing to put your money in, if you go to some folks today, they're going to try to put you into an annuity, and that's right, end all be all, because they try to tell you that that's the answer for everything. But we'd be glad to work with you, Mike. It's what we do with our clients day in and day out. We charge a fee for our services. We are certified financial planners, been doing it for a long time, and we'll be glad to with you. You can find more information about us on our website at financialgroup.com. That's financialgroup.com.